So बच्चे second topic of this chapter is trading procedure on a stock exchange. How we can buy the securities from stock exchange and how we can sell our securities in stock exchange. The trading procedure of stock exchange is as follows. As I told you, bache, we have to deal through organized members. We cannot go ourselves. So we have to consult someone. So first step in the procedure of stock exchange, trading procedure, that is selection of a broker. We have to select a broker. For trading of securities on a stock exchange, first of all, the selection of a broker registered with SEBI is done. This is necessary because dealing on a stock exchange can be done only through a broker. The broker can be an individual, a partnership firm, or a company. We have to select the broker. The investor has to sign a broker-client agreement and a client registration form before placing an order to buy or sell securities. He has also to provide some other details and information such as PAN. Do you know what is PAN? Permanent account number, which is given to you by the income tax authorities. It is given once in the lifetime. So you have to provide them your permanent account number, then date of birth and address. You have to provide to the broker. Educational qualification, your occupation, you have to tell them everything. Then residential status, are you the resident of India or you are NRI? Bank account details, you have to give them your bank account details. And depository account details, name of other brokers with whom registered, client code number in the client registered form, etc. The broker then opens a trading account in the name of investor. First of all, you have to select a broker and you have to provide him all the necessary information and he will open your account. Then bache, you have to open a demat account with depository. Opening of demat account. Now what is demat account? Beta, earlier when we used to buy the shares, now shares were in the form of certificates. If I want to buy the shares of a company, if I have paid rupees, suppose 5,000, the company will give me this certificate. They used to give in the form of paper earlier, but now due to some drawbacks that paper used to be, somebody can stole it or anything happens to tear and tear is also there, wear and tear of the paper. So to avoid the misuse of paper certificates, they have started it in the digital form. Now you have to open your demat account in any of the bank. That bank will call depository. You will approach a bank, branch of a bank, and you will say that I have to buy shares and for that I have to open a demat account. They will let you to open, they will open your demat account, you will place a request. Then when the shares will come, it will not come into your hands, it will come to your demat account. And when you will make the payment through demat account, the purchase process will be over. You have to open a dematerialized account. Demat account means dematerialized account. All the shares will come into your account. And here your account is having shares you are not having in the paper form. It will not be in physical form, it will be in digital form only. So these days all dealings in securities are done online or are paperless. To make such a thing possible, it is obligatory to open a demat account. The demat account is opened through one of the parties of depository service, a depository participant. The securities are kept by the depository in electric form. They are not in paper form, they are in digital form. At present, there are two depository institutions in India, National Securities Depository and Central Depository Service Limited. The depository comes into contact with the investors through depository participants. The depository participant is an agent of the depository in accordance with the direction and guidance of SEBI. Any bank, stockbroker, etc. can be depository participants. These are called depository participants. And you have to open account here. Here your shares will be transferred. So you have selected a broker and you have opened an account in the bank. Now you have to place an order. Place an order that you want to buy the shares of, suppose, Reliance Industries. You have to place an order. As soon as the demat account of the investor is opened, he can order the broker to buy securities. Now he will order the broker that I want to buy the securities. The order may be given personally or telephonically or through email. While placing the order, the investor gives the detailed description of the securities to be bought and sold out and also convey the price up to which the transaction may be finalized. Suppose you want to buy the shares of Reliance Industry at rupees 100, not more than that. So this is an order. You have ordered the broker to buy the shares and you have told the price, expected price also. Starting online searching. The broker then will go online and connect to the main stock exchange and match the shares and best price available. This will all done through internet. He will go, you have placed an order to broker. Now broker will put your request on the computer and he will start searching. He will request the stock exchange and he will start searching for your requested shares and at your requested price. Then he will do the matching. Which company and which price is available at what time. He will start now online matching the things. Then if there is a match, then communicating mentioned price to the broker's terminal. When the shares can be bought or sold at the price mentioned, it can be communicated to the broker's terminal and the order will be executed electronically. The broker will issue a trade confirmation slip to the investor. So when the matching is done, then this message will come to the broker's terminal that this is a match and at this price these shares are available. So he will book the order and he will give a slip, confirmation slip to the investor that I have these much of shares. Issuing contract note now. Issuing contract note. After the transaction has been completed, within 24 hours, the broker issues a contract note. The contract note contains the following details: number of shares bought and sold, how many shares you have purchased, at what price, date, time, brokerage charges. Every detail will be mentioned in the contract note. It will be prepared by your broker and every detail regarding the issue will be mentioned in your contract note. Then you have to, seventh step is pay in day working. Next step is बच्चे Pay in day working. So your order is confirmed now. Now the investor has to deliver the shares sold or pay cash for the shares brought. Now he has to make the payment. This should be done immediately after receiving the contract note or before the day when the broker shall make payment or delivery of shares to the stock exchange. This is called pay in day. Same day you have to make the payment. Pay in day means when the shares have been bought and you receive the contract note, the same day you have to make the payment. That is called pay in day working. So eighth step, settlement in progress. Settlement in progress. This is some different kind of a topic and you have to read 2-3 times for understanding it. It's not an easy task. So cash is paid or securities are delivered on pay in day. Pay in day, cash is paid and securities you have received, which takes place before the T plus 2 day, as the deal has to be settled on the T plus 2 day. Now what is T plus 2? Here T plus 2 implies that if the transaction is done on Monday, it will be settled on following Wednesday. Day of transaction is called T and plus 2 days maximum will be given for the settlement of the transaction. It means delivery and payment. It means delivery and payment both be done on Wednesday. The settlement cycle is of T plus 2 day on a rolling settlement basis with effect from 1st April 2003. Since 1st April 2003, we are dealing with T plus 2. This is the settlement in progress. If you have transacted on Monday, so most probably on Wednesday, you have to make the payment and receive all the shares. Payout day working. Now what is payout day working? On the T plus 2 day, the exchange will deliver the shares and make the payment to other broker. This is called payout day. T is this and T plus 2 is this. That means payout day, on which the day it is paid off. The broker then has to make payment to the investor within 24 hours of the payout day, as he has already received payment from the exchange. And lastly, delivery of shares. Delivery of share. These are the 10 steps for dealing procedure on stock exchange. The broker then make delivery of shares in electronic form directly to the investor's demat account. From investor's demat account, all the transactions will be done automatically. Last is delivery of shares.